How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to some more Xerath content. In today's video, I want to show you guys how to realistically climb in Gold Elo today. And we are playing in Xerath support. So we're going to be building a little bit different from how I normally build and make it like a lot easier to build, a lot easier to understand, and how to just all around an easy way for you guys to climb in gold. So my runes that we're running is we're not going to be running First Strike. We're going to be running Comet, Mana Flow, Absolute Focus, and Scorch, Cheap Shot, and Ultimate Hunter. So our entire goal for this is to have as much impact in the early game as possible. So the first build you're going to be taking is W. So when you first come into lane, you just go pop W. But we're just going to play a little bit safe. Always make sure there's a minion between me and the Blitzcrank. When you do come into lane, you do want to be auto-attacking the melees to about half health. You don't want to do anything more because you're going to be ruining your AD carry CS. So when you kill the first two waves of minions, you just go E second. We missed it. It's okay. One of the big mistakes I normally yell at most Xerath players is you want to throw your W out first. You throw your W out first so we can guarantee the stun. Now, I kind of egoed through my E, but when you hit level 2 first in the support, you want to go W and E. If they hit level 2 first, you just want to go Q and just go for poke. But for that level 2 advantage, you do want to utilize it and go E second. Now, the entire point, I normally run Eyeball Collector in my runes, but the entire point of a Cheap Shot and why it's so good is because it procs off slows and stun. So all you're going to do is throw your W and then Q or W, then auto attack, and it can proc your Cheap Shot. I'm going to stun that guy off. I don't really have anything to buy. He's going back for early tier. So we're just going to chill and wait. Anytime your AD carries go back, you can either A, go back here with your AD carry to have the same reset timer. I couldn't really get anything. I could get a pink ward. So I probably should have gone back, but it's kind of whatever. Or you can just stay and wait for them. You don't want to pressure. You don't want to walk up, be too greedy, and get caught out. One of the big things when you're climbing and the big mistakes you can get is getting caught out a lot. So like we kind of want to use the buddy system to where like we should never be alone by ourselves. Even if it's warding, stuff like that, we want to use the buddy system. But our entire combos during laning phase, when we have all three of our abilities, is we're just going to be throwing our W first and then Q. And that's all we're going to do to harass. We don't want to do anything more than that. I see a lot of players try to throw their stun in the combo. If you do all three spells in your combo, you're going to run out of mana so fast. And we don't want to do that. So we only throw our stuns when we're looking for a guaranteed kill, or like we're getting ganked, or we're trying to disengage a fight. Those are like the only 3 times we want to be using our stun. So I have Rek'Sai coming. I'm going to get beta right here. Go be like, oh no, I got caught. Stun on the AD carry. And we're just going to slowly walk away. Play it nice and slow. Nice job. I want to take this moment because if you notice, I am running heal. Now, there are a couple summoner spells that you can use when climbing. I think heal is probably one of the easiest ones to use just when you get low or you guys in a fight. We just pop heal. Like it's very simple, very easy to use. I think the one that I enjoyed the most, especially with Xerath with this kind of build, will be Ignite. It's just like if you land if you know you're going for a full out team fight, we're popping Ignite at the start of the team fight. But if not, you can use Exhaust. I think Exhaust is kind of hard to use because you need to know when to use it properly. So I think Heal, especially in Gold, is probably like the simplest and easiest one to use to climb out of Gold. So I would recommend using Heal. And of course, we are going to be maxing Q first. But they are quite scared of us. And like, if you notice, like, we're not doing anything fancy. We're really not. We're just gonna sit in the bush. Blitzcrank isn't here, so I'm gonna apply pressure. Just gonna throw my W and throw my Q. And look at that. It makes it so easy to land your abilities by putting your slow on them and then pressing Q. I'm gonna use a mana passive on the minions. Don't risk walking up and auto attacking the champion. More than likely, you're gonna get caught out for it. So always use your mana passive on the minions. Now, as for scuttle fights, I would honestly recommend, especially in gold, kind of not to be rotating for it. I think it's a little bit too greedy, especially how tilted 80 carries get. We're just go pressure tower, not go for anything crazy. Go for a nice little W, and again, a Q. Guarantee that damage. Now again, she is below half health. We could potentially go for a kill. So again, when we're going for potential kills, we can do this. We go for a W. Oh, no, okay. I was going to do a W, then E, try to guarantee the stun. But again, it didn't work out. I think Ezreal went back, so we're not... Oh, hello. Kind of rude. Oh, we got nearly coming. Go pop a heal, help him get away maybe. Nope. All good. I should have backed with my AD carry. A lot of people question like when should you back properly. Realistically, if your AD carry is backing, you should back. It's kind of like a good rule of thumb. Now, as for our first buy, normally like you want to go back, maybe get a Dark Seal first. But I think for this purpose, like if you ever have 1300 gold, we're always going to be buying Lost Chapter. All right, so again, we're not doing anything complicated roams because there's no reason to like get too fancy with it. I think with like climbing, especially through gold, it's just kind of like doing the basics. Don't do anything overly complicated. It kind of makes it a lot harder for yourselves. If we just apply a lot of pressure, tilt the enemy AD carry by applying a lot of poke, Ashe is already down 20 CS. I could have applied a lot more pressure with my cheap shot, but I think that's just kind of how the lane went this game. I kind of forgot. The second you hit upgrade your warding thing, you do want to swap over to Scanner. So we can come over, help this guy real quick. Oh, play for this. No. Nice. It's okay. I think the big thing is like I don't want to like kind of get like crazy feds, so we're just gonna, like I said, we're not gonna do anything fancy. We're not gonna go for any flash plays. No fancy roams. I am just gonna ward here real quick and head on back down. Again, I don't know where Blitzcrank is, so I'm not gonna play too aggressive. Blitzcrank is like a pretty hard counter. Like I said, the big thing when you are facing like hook champion stuff like that is always making sure you have a minion between you and the enemy support, because you never want to get hooked. If you ever get hooked, you're kind of just dead. Again, so we're gonna press W and then Q, as simple as that. And look at that, she loses a quarter of her health. I think once you get Lost Chapter, you don't always have to do the WQ combo, since we do have a lot of mana to work with. We see Nidalee in the mid lane. Again, throw our W and then our Q, guarantee that damage. Look for all in, nope. And again, I'm throwing my stun because we're looking for all in opportunity. Like we have a chance to kill the Ashe, I know we do. And that's the only time we're ever throwing our E, is if we're looking for kills. So my Ezreal back, so I'm going back. For second grubs, you can rotate to. Like I said, in gold, I wouldn't really worry about it too much. But if you do see a good back opportunity to rotate to the second grubs, you can go up to it. So I'm going to rotate up. I do have ulti, so I don't have to rotate all the way. Blitzcrank is there, so I'm going to be there too. Alright, a fight did start, so I'm going to pop my ulti. Nice job, everyone. And we're going to head back bot. A humongous tip for everyone. When you are playing Xerath, majority of the time, we're never saving ulti for end of the team fights. The second the team fight starts, you landed that R, we pop our ultimate at the start of the fight. And we are just ulting whoever our team is focusing. because we want to stack up, because every time we land our R, it does more and more damage every time we land an ability. So we just want to prioritize on whoever our team is focusing, that is who we are ulting. League of Legends, like, honestly, like, champions are easy. Champions are literally 4 buttons. We're gonna stun this guy off. Nearly is here. Again, we're using our stun to disengage fights. Nice, good flash. And we're looking for a kill now. We're focusing whoever they're focusing. Nice job. That's why it's so important to save stuns for disengage if we're not using it to go for a kill. Again, go for a nice little WQ combo right here. Holy! Oh dear! Don't worry, Azure, I got you, bud. Also, I think a really good tip for playing in goal, stuff like that, prioritize playing more for your mid and jungle. Because there's so many times where, like, if you try to give over kills to your AD carries, they do what AD carries do best and just kind of E-forward. But I think we're just going to go for magic pen boots. And for our build itself, in gold, we are going to be building Ludens as our first item. I know my main build is different, but I think for climbing, for the, like, an easier way to climb, Ludens does the most damage, is very simple. So we're going to be doing Ludens into either Leandre's or Horizon Focus. It just does all around a lot of damage. And we just want to be hitting as hard as possible. When we do recall, we do want to path mid. Look to drop a ward right here. If you can't make a play mid happen, you can. If not, just head straight back bot. We don't want to overstay. Just pop a ward down right here. And we're just going to take the safe route. Nice little combo. Put down another ward. Because Nelly is in the bot side. Now, a very common mistake with climbing and stuff like that is, like, when you know the enemy jungler is in the bot side of the map, you see how Ezreal's pushing up right now? Realistically, we should just be last hitting and be playing safe, because Nidalee could have been in one of these bushes. They could have been cheesing us, Asher could have came in, stuff like that. And we don't know. We don't know exactly where she is on the bottom side of the map. So I am collapsing on this Nidalee. Waiting for the sun. Now that's a... Oh my god. Oh my god, they're throwing everything. So a really big tip with Xerath is playing off other people's CC. I waited for this Rek'Sai to get a knockup before I threw out my entire combo. Can I upgrade? So I waited for him to get the knockup, then I threw my stun and my entire combo to guarantee. Because what's the point of me trying to land a, like, oh, I stun on a moving target, when I could just wait 5 seconds and guarantee it? Because what if I missed? Maybe we wouldn't be able to have kill pressure on her. Oh, whoops. So we can either recall where to AD carry or just look mid. Looks like he's doing a very good job. I mean, I'm kind of like, my teammates are doing very well this game. It makes things a lot easier. But honestly, when climbing with League of Legends, it's not about winning every game. If you just expect just because you do well every game, well, okay, let me kind of phrase it a bit differently. League of Legends is all about playing consistently. If you can consistently play well, you will climb in ranked. Now, the thing is, like, a lot of people where they're like, oh, I have games where I'm going 10-0 and stuff like that. Well, it doesn't... Getting fed is one thing, but if you can consistently get fed is how you get ahead. Is how you win games. I threw E. I always said it was a bad E. 20% of your games are going to be lost no matter what. 20% of the games are going to win no matter what. Now, 60% of the other time is kind of up to you of how you play. Oh my god, I hit her. Again, like I said, during like the mid-late game, it doesn't really matter about doing your WQ combos. I think it's more important to do W like E combos in the mid game. The Q is on such a short cooldown, and you have so much mana that you can just spam Q. Oh. I missed it. I missed. Just getting Q damage off. But again, a lot of times in the mid game, we're using the buddy system. We're not warding by ourselves. We're always next to someone. I would kind of recommend more playing with your jungle, but like in terms of just getting XP and stuff like that, you can be next to your AD carry. Oh, was that you forward? So my jungler wants to make a play top, so I'm going to more focus on playing with my jungler. Pop a ulti at the start of the fight. And help him out right there. It looks like they got us, so I can head back into my Ezreal. Looks like it is below us. But look how we're positioning. We're positioning more like behind our AD carry, positioning a little bit farther back. We're making sure like we kind of always have an exit. Like I know I have a ward below me, so like we're gonna be hovering more towards that side, more towards our safety net, and making sure that like even if they come above us, like we have a way out. And I'm making sure I'm giving Blitzcrank no opportunities to hook me. So I see him bot, so I'm gonna go for an aggressive WQ combo. Dude, these. Okay, does anyone else watch AD carries and just get anxiety? Where they just like aim forward? You're like, dude, what? So I think I really need a back. Really need to spend my gold. You're only as strong as the gold you spend. And again, our builds are gonna be Ludens into Horizon You can go Horizon Focus, you can go Leandre's. If you really want like a 1v9 build, you can go Ludens into Magi's. But for your third item, I'm always gonna be recommending Death Cap. Either Death Cap or just go Crit Bloom. I think Death Cap is just gonna be huge power spikes. I do think there's normally so many kills in lower games that you can just get a lot of gold just by getting kills. So I think Death Cap is a pretty viable third item for support. But look at this, we're 3-0-7. We're not doing aggressive roams. We're not doing anything fancy. I'm not doing flash Qs. I'm not being hyper aggressive. I'm just playing off my team and kind of just being like a very safe Xerath. And we're gonna take this farm. I'm just gonna kind of be cautious, make sure. Oh, this is warded. Oh, I didn't get the heal off. Oops. Like I said, my team is fighting. I have Lux on me. Kind of watching this team fight. Lux is above me. Got ulti Ash real quick. Like I said, you really want to use your ulti in team fights when you're the second your team engages, you press R. That fight was like I wasn't really in a position to follow up. My Ezreal did get picked off, and I couldn't ulti to follow up my team, but we got a kill out of it. I love this orange skin. I don't know if you guys have opinions on it, but I absolutely adore it. Oh my god, he like one-shot my tower. Hey. Dude, the tower doesn't even do damage to it. Oh my god, he didn't have my health. Yeah, why does Kitty hurt so much? Kitty, I need you to relax. Again, my team is doing really well. Bada beam, bada boom. It's just that easy. Again, if you guys do enjoy this educational comment, please leave a comment down below what you want to see next. Maybe what rank I should play in next to kind of show you more tips of maybe like how to climb through Diamond, how to climb through Emerald. Let me know down in the comments. Make sure you like the video. And let's see the damage charts. Look at, oh, I meant to give it a Rek'Sai. Let's see how we did on the damage. Like I said, we weren't playing hyper aggressive. We were just playing off our teammates. Oh my god, I'm getting so many. But this is definitely how to climb through gold. It did place us in plat 1, but it kind of works out the same. Did decent on the damage chart. We weren't topping the damage charts, but like we quite literally doubled our 80 carries damage. We did more damage than both their 80 carry and support combined. And that's all, folks. Bye.